Hello, I want to ask you, what are your very valuable discoveries from the lockdown? Hello, this is Lewandowska-Akhvlediani and I welcome you in Happy Tuesday, where I share practices to empower leaders in such a dynamic business and life. Today we are in June 2020 and this is a moment when a lot of decision makers unfrozen the economy, unfrozen different regulations that were based during the lockdown, for the last few weeks. And the question is, during the conversations, a lot of them I'm having with different managers and leaders around the world from different countries, what are the key lessons, what are the key insights and learnings from the lockdown? And that's exactly what I want to ask you, because a lot of them are saying, you know, Sylvia, we're actually quite happy, not because of the lockdown itself, obviously not because of the coronavirus and stuff like that, but we are very happy that we had this period of time where we could actually try out new things, unlearn the old, not valuable methods of working, methods of living even, or having different conversations. So it's a very rich period of time of different discoveries and learnings. So my encouragement to you today is to really reflect upon three elements of your life. The first, what are the discoveries around yourself? What did you observe? What did you learn about your personal leadership, about the habits, the good practices that you have towards yourself? For example, for me, I really understood how important it is to have a welcome of the day, a morning ritual that is so important to start the day with. So for me, it's 5:30 a.m. where I usually wake up. Then I have 30 minutes of slow jogging in the nature, go back, have a little bit of stretching, short meditation, and clarifying what are the priorities again for the day. And many of leaders I work with, they are creating their own habits, morning daily habits, to start a day with a good energy and thinking of managing the energy the whole day. Then the second element is towards your organization and your team. So the question and encouragement is to have a kind of a retrospective, like in agility, like in agile methods. We have retro, where we are checking what went well, what were the different practices that we discovered in our team or in our organizations that brought a lot of enthusiasm, feeling of security, feeling of being connected, being a community. So it actually made a good combination of engagement and energy again, even though we were not together, but there was a certain feeling of togetherness. A lot of board members were holding a regular weekly meetings, online meetings or chats, where they were also answering different questions from the employees. I strongly encourage you to keep on with that, not to stop when you just go back to the offices, but really continue that, because I know how much energy and how much engagement and feeling of being important it brought to the people. And I also encourage you to continue on the level of regularity that will be appropriate to you and your team, to keep on the rituals of morning, sort of stand-up meetings. So morning short meetings just to say hello to the team members and clarify what are the team goals or any important issues that or information that you should share together. Again, to check up with yourself and with the team to start the day in a good shape. What also went well, I'm sure you have a lot of different practices and discoveries, so just check with the team, check with the whole organizations, what are the good habits that it's really valuable for you to continue. And the third element is around your team in your private life, in your family. Also, talk with them and try to find the best ways how to continue your life, your good habits that are also bringing a lot of energy to you, feeling of belonging, sense of life that is so important in nowadays. So check with yourself what were the good habits, maybe having breakfast together or lunches together, or spending time really dedicated to a specific moment of life. So when you are at work or you need to do the task, be there. When you are with your kids, with your spouse, be with them. So don't mix too much, but really take care of the clarity, take care of your personal health, take care of the health of the organization and your team members, so we can really take as much as we can great insights for the next weeks, for the next months. Keeping fingers crossed for you, and see you next week. Skiddle-do, I said, Bill Bop. Skiddle-do, I said, Bill. Skiddle-do, I said, get out and bop.